Okay, this is AJ. I'm shooting another video of a couple more aspects of this car. I have a little less room. My 72 is in the way in the garage. I'm sorry, in the carport right now. So I just put a little bit of air in it and opened the trunk so you can see what's going on in here. These are the two tanks and two compressors. The large MDF bandpass box that I showed in the earlier video that's firing through the lower deck. Now this is all 3/4 MDF, and this is a blacked out plexiglass window, and the 212s are sitting in there. This is the amp. I put that amp in there, and these are just kind of MDF panels that we put here in the trunk. And so you see, you know, back maybe 15 years ago when everything was made out of MDF, this is kind of a decent little operation. Now, what happened is now everything went to fiberglass, so they don't really make it this way anymore. But once upon a time, somebody put a lot of money into making this a show car with all this set up and the mirror set up on the lid of the inside of the trunk here. So overall, this is a pretty nice setup. There was on that bracket there was a custom car shop that had done all this work, and their logo was screwed down onto that. I took it out and maybe thought that I could put something else there. I just haven't thought of what I could put there. But you see that the setup is actually well done. It's got a custom fabricated bracket that mounts all this stuff in there, and so that's what I mean with all the hard part is done. And as far as the leak in the front driver's side, you can actually follow that line from that compressor to here underneath the car, on the trunk. Those are where the solenoids are, and you can follow that line all the way to the front. You can actually diagnose that leak pretty easily if you wanted to. I know you wanted to see the underside of the pan. This is the gas tank. This is actually just paint from where it's that's not rust. It looks red. I can wipe that off right there. And you see, this is the trunk and the underside of the gas tank, which is right there. So the trunk belly right here looks to be in pretty good shape. It's not detailed up, but it's got a little ding that's right here. But other than that, it's not in bad. That noise that was just made was my elbow on the license plate frame. And so this is the frame rail right here. So I'm gonna start over here by the bumper bracket. And this is the frame rail that continues on over there to the. That's the lower control arm over there. So when I talked about the bushings that needed to be replaced, that I would do in this car, the reason why is if I were to come closer. This is the frame rail up here. This is the first body bushing. If you can see, that's pretty cracked and worn out. So it makes some noises. It squeaks when it goes down the road when it's bouncy. This is the suspension member. And this energy kit, I think would really do wonders for this. I'm going to turn the flash on right here so you can kind of see what it looks like inside that suspension joint. So you see that's all the fittings right there. This is the lower suspension mount. And this is where the lower control arm connects to the car. That's the airbag, obviously. And this is on the driver's rear side. So, pretty decent setup. But like I said, when I mentioned bushings in the email, that's a body bushing right there. Not going to kill you. But, you know, you want it to be a good driver. This is the solenoid setup. Somebody actually spent a lot of time doing this. It's all threaded properly. It's all Loctited. It's all grounded to the frame. And it's a nice setup. It's got that leaky front. And these bags are pretty legit bags. The bags are actually meant to hold up tractor trailers. So I actually think the leak is the solenoids are pretty reliable. I think the leak is going to be in the line somewhere, so it should be fairly easy to do. I haven't screwed with it because I just fiddle with the switches when I'm driving it. So now that the car is kind of all set up, I'm gonna close the trunk, end this video here, and I'm gonna start another video of me taking it down the road over to the shop to get the things that we talked about repaired, the water temperature sensor, I'm going to investigate what that oil leak is about. Hopefully it's just an oil filter that needs to be tightened, or maybe an oil pan bolt. and I'm going to see if they can put a radiator catch can in there. That way that's fine. And there's one more thing that I forgot that we were going to get taken care of. Oh yeah, this back tire is a little bit flat. So I want to make sure that that's just sitting and there's no actual leak in there. So put some air in that tire and make sure that that holds. So, okay, signing off. Another video to come.